Blake and Katie here with NOLA Wrap Up. We are here at Beyonce's press conference. Super exciting.
Super exciting.
So Katie, what are the hot topics for you?
Well, is Destiny's Child getting back together? Are they having a reunion? What's going on?
There's been so many rumors about that.
I know.
I think my number one thing is I just want to know, is she going to incorporate some of that New Orleans bounce into her halftime show performance?
That would be pretty awesome.
We'll see what she says.
As per custom from the big stage here at the National Football League, our first question will go to Associated Press, Nakessa Moody.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, how are you? Thank you.
Great to hear. So we heard you sing that beautifully just now. Can you clarify what happened last week? Because since so many people are wondering what happened, and
Yes.
you feel that all the attention from the inauguration and all the controversy is taking away from your moment here.
Well, I am a perfectionist, and one thing about me, I practice until my feet bleed, and I did not have time to rehearse with the orchestra. It was a live television show and a very important emotional show for me, one of my proudest moments. And due to the weather, due to the delay, due to no proper sound check, I did not feel comfortable taking a risk. It was about the president and the inauguration, and I wanted to make him and my country proud. So I decided to sing along with my pre-recorded track, which is very common in the music industry. And I'm very proud of my performance.
There have been a lot of rumors that there will be a Destiny's Child reunion.
Oh.
Will your husband be up there?
I don't
Who
know.
can we expect to perform with you? Because we know Kelly's in town. We know Michelle won't be at Fela. So what can you tell us?
I can't really give you any details. I'm sorry.
Will we hear from the girls anytime soon?
Well, we just had a new release, the Love Songs Destiny's Child album, and we did a new song. It was so exciting to hear us together again. I just kind of dropped on the floor and felt like a little teenager again when I heard us harmonize. There's nothing like our connection and the sisterhood we have, so it's always such a pleasure to be around them professionally and personally.
How you doing, Beyonce?
How you doing, AJ?
Are you happy? You excited? You ready to do the Super Bowl?
Oh my God, I'm so anxious. Yes.
Well, I gotta say, first of all, I saw the documentary before that they just played, and it was unbelievable.
Thank you.
You showed so many different sides of yourself that you've never seen before. Were you nervous about putting all that out?
I'm very nervous. I'm still very nervous. It was really interesting directing and editing myself and seeing all the mistakes that I've made and, still putting it in the film and seeing life as if it wasn't me. And I feel like it's time. It's time for people to really get to know me and to see a different side. And I'm really curious and scared, and every night I'm like, now it's too late, it's coming out. But I'm happy with it.
Roxy Diaz from Entertainment Tonight. Hey, Beyonce.
Hey, how are you?
How are you? You look beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
Do you feel any pressure? I mean, though you shouldn't after that wonderful performance you gave us, but any pressure for Sunday in the halftime show of how it's going to come out?
It is nerve-wracking, and it is something that we've been preparing for about 4 or 5 months. So, of course, I'm nervous, and I think when I was driving up, I just got chills because I saw the Superdome and there's so much history there. And it's where my family is from, New Iberia, Louisiana. So it really makes me emotional to have a halftime performance. I think of all my heroes, and it's the one thing when I'm no longer here. It's what they're gonna show, and it is something that I'm so honored to be doing at 31 years old. And when I got into the Superdome, I took my shoes off and I planted my feet into the ground and I just ran. And I'm trying to learn to live in every moment because these moments are not promised to us. And I'm so happy right now in my life. I feel so full. And this is such a huge opportunity. I take it very serious, so I'm excited.
there we have it from Beyonce's press conference. Katie, so many amazing things to talk about. We were front row.
I know, it was great.
What were the biggest highlights for you?
Well, what she was wearing. It was
Absolutely.
all business in the front, and when she turned around, it was all sexy in the back.
Well, biggest highlights for me were definitely that national anthem opener.
Definitely.
And her shout out to New Iberia.
That's pretty awesome.
You never know, me and B might run into each other. We might be related.
Maybe.
I'll
Maybe
have,
slightly.
I'll have to call her PR people and figure that out. And that's a wrap.